In this video, we're going to introduce the smalei self-assessment test for sustainability in adult learning and education institutions. The self-assessment tests help to evaluate the adult learning institution's practices across the matrix's 5 key areas. Institutions can use the smalei website's interactive tools or printable versions for this purpose. The self-assessment is designed to uncover gaps, strengths, and areas requiring attention. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to take the self-assessment test for sustainability in adult education institutions based on the smalei matrix framework, at the example of the test of the smalei area environmental sustainability of the institution. You can use the downloadable paper version, or you can access an interactive version of the self-assessment. When you take the self-assessment in the MOOC, you will receive an email with a link to view all of your previous attempts. You can take the self-assessment as many times as you like and track your progress. Step 1. Understand the scoring. Each statement in the paper assessment should be scored as follows. 3. You agree with the statement. 2. You somewhat agree with the statement. 1. You disagree with the statement. 0. The statement is not relevant for your institution. Additionally, you are encouraged to reflect and take notes to analyze the relevance and performance of your institution in this area. Step 2. Sample questions for the chosen topic. To conduct the self-assessment effectively, specific questions are provided for the selected area of the smalei matrix, which you can answer individually for your institution. These questions are designed to offer practical insights and help identify relevant actions you can take. Step 3. Reflect and take notes. After scoring each statement, write brief notes answering the following prompts. Relevance. Is this aspect applicable to your institution? Why or why not? Strengths. In what ways does your institution excel in this area? Improvements. What could be done better to align with the statement? Example notes. Relevance. Our institution doesn't currently have a formal sustainability policy, but we do encourage recycling informally. Strengths. Staff are enthusiastic about sustainability, and we already use energy-efficient lighting in all classrooms. Improvements. We need to create a documented policy to formalize our practices and ensure consistent efforts across the institution. Step 4. Calculate the total score. Once all statements are scored, add up your total to get a cumulative score for the section. This will help you gauge where your institution stands. 8 to 16. Emerging in environmental sustainability practices. 17 to 24. Progressing with room for targeted improvement. 25 plus. Advanced in implementing sustainable work practices. The online assessment in Moodle doesn't provide the score but direct feedback, both on the general performance of the institution and on the performance in different sub-areas. Let's say this about the online part. It also provides a record of the overall feedback, and you'll receive an email with a link to review the results. Step 5. Review best practices. Based on your score, proceed to the recommendations section of the smalei matrix or the website. Here you will find practical examples of what similar institutions are doing well, guides on how to develop policies or initiatives that align with environmental sustainability, resources like templates, checklists, and case studies tailored to your needs. Step 6. Plan next steps. Using your score and notes, create an action plan. 1. Identify 2 to 3 priority areas based on low-scoring statements. 2. Set achievable goals, such as implementing a recycling program within the next 6 months. 3. Assign responsibilities to specific team members. 4. Monitor progress and revisit the assessment after 6 months to track improvement. By following this structured approach, you can identify where your institution excels and where it can grow, ensuring a meaningful contribution to environmental sustainability.